You know, I was looking at ending the stream before the start of the season, gotta be honest. But the team's not fully set yet, perhaps. I need to know. No, we'd get in trouble for flipping players after signing them, but I don't think anything bad can actually happen. The New York Rangers. Kakko. For UC Saros. Now, obviously, the Rangers would still be over the cap. They do want to get rid of Barclay Goodrow. Which, whatever. Wow, they'd still be over the cap. What if you retain on Goodrow? What if I retain? I mean, that's what I meant to do, actually, was retain Massaro, so we might not even need Goodrow in there. Where did Igor go? Remind me to look afterwards. So obviously, I can retain on Saros, I think up to the full 50, because it's a one-year deal. Is Saros worth more than Kakko? They're close. Can we use UC Saros? Take out Goodrow, works. We might have a shot here. Rantanen's worth as much as Barkov, by the way. Again, if teams don't want to trade someone, their value is much, much higher than you'd think it is. It'd be Saros, 50% retain, plus. But this is the only shot we've realistically ever had at getting Kakko. And obviously, as a right wing, the next option is to add a right wing to the deal, which would either be Kapanen or Laine. It would put them over the cap. Laine would work better because it's a one-year deal. This might be where Barclay Goodrow comes in handy. How close is that? We have anything else that we can use? Not really. What about instead of a Laine, we use Kasperi-Kapanen? And then we retain as well on Kapanen. There's a year left after this. Kapanen and Saros both on 50% retained to get Kakko. Got to start digging in the draft picks. We do have that extra second from Tampa. What about the third rounder next year? It's going to have to be that second from Tampa. It's a lot, but we really don't have a shot at getting Kakko otherwise. We can safety net this now. 2 third rounders. 1 third rounder. Fuck. What about a 4th? Sweeten it just a touch. It's damn expensive, but it's tough to say it isn't worth it. UC Saros on 50% retained his 1-year mega contract. Kasperi-Kapanen, he'll count $2.5 million against the books this year and next. Tampa's second and our 5th rounder for Kakko and Barclay Goodrow. How the hell did Saros have that much value on that contract? I can't believe we just pulled that off. I can't believe it. Wow. So obviously, Pettinen, Aho, Kakko, Järventie, Ratu, Kamel. Goaltenders this year again will be Husso and Ranta, which is fine, because when the hell do high-rated players ever actually work out? We'll just go best lines. Goodrow, I'm not allowed to profit off of. So Goodrow will be a 7th-round pick swap. We're literally just going to drop him for absolutely nothing. Yeah, we're just literally not allowed to profit off of him whatsoever. So Philadelphia has interests. Literally, you can take him for free. There you go. There you go. So now, number one, we need cap. We still have our 1st-round pick, and the value of that pick, unless I'm going crazy, the value of that pick has gone up that fast. I'm pretty sure the value of that pick just went up. Wow. Might we still be able to land Laine? The problem with landing Laine now is Joakim Kamel becomes an afterthought to the point where he might as well be used in the trade eventually. Because Laine doesn't play the left, nor does Kakko. Okay, we still got to think about that. We still got to. I'm going to go see if Korpisalo is a free agent, by the way. Goalie-wise, Shesterkin signed with Minnesota. 10 mil for 7 years. Slightly under 10 mil. It's a hell of a deal. All right. Free agent-wise. Not off a cap-friendly Mac when I had edited rosters. Eustace Anowin's still there. Okay. He's not in an entry level either. There's also Etu Makaniemi. We'll go for Eustace. Eustace, my friend. I need you to be a cap whale of about 8 to 7 million. 8 to 9, maybe as low as 7. So I was going to say. So, I mean, we don't keep Saros, but since when do good goalies matter anyway? We use it to get Kakko. And we still have a 1st-round pick in play to potentially finesse Patrik Laine onto this team. All right, so goaltending, we're good. I mean, high-rated goalies didn't matter in the Leafs. Well, I guess, yeah, it did by the end. That's fair. So maybe we'll regret it. But it's a 1-year deal. You know, we could easily end up with what we need. We could easily end up with what we need. Goodness. Yeah, our team cap hit is actually too low. Good call. There you go, Eustace. That barely puts us over because of the fucking weird math. So Kakko, Alon, and Kamel, Texola, Pettinen, Järventie, Tolvanen. This team has changed so much. And it just continues to change so much. Year in and year out. Pettinen, Aho, Kakko. I'm still going to go Järventie, Ratu, Kamel, Tolvanen, Haltinen, Ilanen, Puistola, Kapanen, Texola. What a fucking team. Heino Lahanka, Lindell, Thompson, Kiviharju, Haimasalmi. I do need the forward healthy scratch, which will be Otto Koivula. Giving her like 15 overall points. He was a 68 when we drafted him. So, I mean, it was a massive growth period in 1 year. Absolutely. All right. Defense is good. It could be a little bit better, but it doesn't matter. And then, yeah, the forward core, I'm going to have to... steroid scandal, right? Forward core, I'm going to have to reestablish that as well. But, I mean, it's friggin' worth it. Somehow we managed... I don't know how UC Saros' value was that high, making $16 million for the year. I don't get it. But holy shit, did we benefit from it. as Kaapo Kakko and his horrifying face scan are here. Just fantastic. What a friggin' tune. I mean, it was definitely because he was a 91 overall, for sure. Will we be able to use that first round pick? Columbus really quickly. Shits and gigs here. We can still build up Kamel on the third line this year. Jesse and Laine. And my first round pick for Patrik Laine. How close is that to being worth it to you? Apparently still not very. Okay, we didn't get rid of our third rounder next year. Yeah, just the value they want is crazy. Is there that one guy to put into this trade? And is it worth doing now versus just waiting until the deadline? But the problem is, if we wait until the deadline, that might be waiting too long. That's the big question. Is it worth waiting? What about the second rounder next year? Elon in the first and the second. We get Patrik Laine this year. We had the third rounder next year. How close? Fuck. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. Now is the time to wait. And hopefully Columbus is bad this year and want to move on from Laine at some point. That is the game plan. Who's the defender under Kiviharu with a lot of value? Anthony Honka, who's not going anywhere. You have a high top six guy, certain overall with a lot of value. I mean, lower. What, Toimisto? That is fair. Wow, why does he have so much value? That's a good eye. Why does he have so much value? Okay, and the trade's back on. Huh. Why does that guy have so much value? Now, we would have to add, where's that other dude? He's a center. There he is. We'd have to add him, but he is Finnish. Toimisto and Alanin obviously won't go through. Use the first rounder this year. And all of a sudden, we're looking okay. Take out a third. A couple of fourths this year. Fuck, it's still not really that close. Even with Toimisto. But this is the time to just fucking go for it. It really is. It's like it's all been leading up to this anyway. Third rounder next year. How close are we? Take out their third rounder. Make it a fourth, just a safety net. They really don't want to move on from Laine. They really, really don't. Honestly, though, Toimisto could be used in a different trade for that guy from Vegas. All right, Laine, you're safe for now. You're safe for now. Vegas. Not Varakis, although Jesus Christ, maybe. This guy, who is a fourth liner. 21 years old, 80 overall. This is a sniper. He's a really good skater. I mean, even if we use Toy Misto to get that guy. Although, yeah, no, his value is going to be too high. If we couldn't get Laine, we can't get that guy. But if we can use Toy Misto to get this guy, why wouldn't we? I didn't mean to do that, but they didn't even take it. Jesus. Well, there goes my idea of adding in somebody else. Again, when teams don't want to trade a player, often doesn't end up looking as good as you think it's going to. What if we use Puistola and Toy Misto? There it goes. So we used Toy Misto's value out of nowhere, and the guy that Neiman was going to replace in the lineup anyway, and the deal goes through. So, good eye there about Auntie Toy Misto's ridiculous value for no reason whatsoever. Shout out to Ender. And that gets us Neiman into the system now, who we could keep or always give up later because the top 6 on the left side's pretty much set. So now we're still where we were. It's just where the hell is Patrik Laine going to be playing come April? And I hope it's on our team. I really, really do. Even though I can't guarantee it. Jesus. And obviously I'm going to have to sign another cap wheel or two. So I got some things to sort out. But Flames fans saw it first. Well, shout out to both of you. What the fuck? The hell just happened?